What is up, guys? Cedar B here. We are coming back with two war recaps in this video. Going to be kind of a longer video. Looking at 9 attacks today, so we're going to get through this as quick as possible. I wasn't around for these wars. I was visiting with my dad's clan, doing a couple wars with them. So overall, it looked like it was a pretty good war for both of them. But like I said, going to be a longer video, so we're going to get right into it. First one we're going to look at today is BBB coming in with a 3-star on number 7. Decides to come in with a quadruple quake on this one. Coming in with 8 quakes, not quadruple, that's 4. Coming in with 8, he's going to drop 4 on this junction and 4 on this junction up here. And that's basically going to allow the whole base to open up for him. He's coming in 23 Valks, 2 Golem. So let's see what he does here. He drops in the quad quake on that corner, quad quake on that junction up there. Drops down his golems. He's going to start making his funnel. Once that goes down, okay. Golems go down. Wall breakers come in. Wizard on the right help make that funnel with that army camp. That goes down, drops all the Valks in. They take out that builder hut, they'll reroute, go right into the core of the base. He's going to drop a rage spell. That's going to accelerate everything into there, take out those first few defenses, get everything working towards that Inferno Tower. Boom, it goes down. He's going to drop another rage spell right in the core, let those golems work in. And at this point, his Valks are splitting up to the left and to the right of the base, just going along with the shape of the base. Queen is going to go down here in just a moment. Lava Hound in the CC is not a big deal. I think this might have been a cleanup attack. No, actually it wasn't a cleanup attack. Oh, it could have been. Not quite sure, but either way, everything's just running through the base right now. Everything in the core is about to go down. A lot of high hit point storages and the town hall, clan castle really made it difficult to get through here, but with his attack and then his Valks being able to wrap around the base, work around the backside, he has enough to get it done. Just takes a little bit of time. So he's got those nice beefy heroes as well. So they are giving him a lot of benefits. So let's see how he works through the rest of this and gets through his cleanup. And last builder hut goes down. Good job, BBB. Alright, coming up next, now we're just going to be kind of going down the line here. We're going to go down to 9. MK taken out. I think that his name is Frank, or Alan. Alan on the Asian clan is going to get taken out by MK. MK is coming in with Quad Quake, Stone Goho, so 3 golems coming in. Tesla on the corner brings the golem out to the left. Nothing you can really do there, and still does end up getting landlocked, but that cannon is hitting on it as well as that archer tower, so he does end up getting full benefit out of the golem, even though it did kind of get landlocked. So with that being said, drops in his Quad Quake. Everything is starting to reroute. Everything in the core drops the rage spell. Queen is on that air defense, just about to lock onto the CC troops. King's ability was already popped, and he's just waiting for the enemy queen to go down at this point. The dragon's just about to go down. He's got his queen's ability, and he's just waiting to take out that queen. Once he does, he'll come over here on this left side. So Giant Bomb gets triggered. He's got both of them. And so he read the base, identified where the threat was initially. And a quick note on that, the other threat in the base were the double bombs on this side. So quick note, when you're trying to figure out, how you can eliminate both double giant bomb sets, there's a couple different options. Quad Quake through the core with Valks and 2 golems. That would let them run straight up the gut, trigger both the giant bombs. You could come in with Kill Squad, but then you have your Queen Walk up here. She would be able to take out, that army camp, these couple collectors up here. She would work down, take out this mortar, take out that storage, and then this wizard tower. And then once that wizard tower is down, there's nothing to path these two giant bombs in the center over to that wizard tower, or vice versa, wizard tower to mortar. So that's how you could eliminate that with, you know, a small queen walk. And being that she would only be encountering, you know, one, maybe a Tesla popped up here, I don't quite remember, two, maybe 3-point defense. I mean, very minimal. You could probably just get away with bringing 3 healers. You don't need to bring 4 healers if you're only going to be countering a couple point defenses. Now, if you got a lower queen, like MK does, he'd be investing a lot into it. So, you know, queen being at 12 versus, you know, 15 or 20 or 15 or 20 level queen does make a big difference. But that's just a quick note, guys. You know, something that you could look for when you're reading a base, trying to figure out how to get both of those double giant bomb sets triggered or eliminated before he sends in his hogs. So great timing on this. He sends in his hogs. Queen is going to be down here in just a second. And we'll see what he does with these other 2 heal spells. So kind of just does an Asian wall, takes out this base from the left side. And everything's just going to work in at this point. So the only threat he has at this point is that extra double giant bomb set, but the way the base is set up, it ends up not being that big of a threat anyway. So, you know, losing a few hogs to spring traps, etc. But as you can see, he only lost about 2 hogs going over those double giant bombs. Still got the heal down, everything gets healed up. There's probably 10 or 12 hogs still up in that bundle. There was a Tesla up there, so if he did do a queen walk, he would have brought, you know, 3 healers. But when you see, you know, double spots like that out along the ring of the base, you know, anticipate that as being a point defense for your queen walk. But cleanup at this point, skeletons go down, all defenses, and we'll just wait for him to go through the cleanup, speed it up a little bit. Alright, so like I said, guys, lots of videos. We're just going to go ahead and exit out of this, get through these as quick as possible. Next one, we're coming down to 10, watching out Chuck Chuck. Doing a good job on this internet-style base. Coming in with a quad quake, he's going to open up this junction right here. Great timing on that pause, that looks kind of cool. He's going to drop them there. He's going to come in with 3 golem, Goho. Pretty standard for the quad quake attack, unless you're bringing Valks. You'll bring 2 golems and then Valks, because, you know, Valks, you're replacing a golem when you do that. Excuse me, guys. So the 3 golems go down. First ring of defenses are down. He drops his king, queen, wizards working in, drops a rage spell. CC troops start coming out. Everything's just going to kind of take it out. Doesn't have a poison spell, obviously, but those wizards into rage take out that dragon and those balloons very, very quickly. Golems are moving into the center of the base at this point. Enemy queen has gone down, and the other thing is there's no spots for double giant bombs on this base, so he elects to just come in with a 2-finger drop up on each of these compartments, and he's got a heal spell waiting for each of them. So Tesla pops up there, not a big deal. He's going to run over a couple bombs right here, but not a double giant bomb set. So, well, as long as they're under a heal, he's got nothing to worry about, and there's another one up there. So with that 1 heal spell, he was able to counteract 2 single giant bombs. So great value out of that. Hogs are just taking out the rest of the defenses. Nothing else to do at this point other than just kind of wait. He's got his king and his queen's ability. So he's going to just pop those for cleanup, I'd imagine. But we'll go ahead and work through the rest of this, speed through this cleanup. Let me take a drink of water. Alright. Now, coming down to 11, I told you guys we were just coming down the line. Cleanup attack by Cookie, but does a very good job reading this base. You know, identifying where the threats are. There's a 3-way trigger set right here, and there's a double set right there, if my memory serves me correctly. I do have bad service from them every now and then, so, you know, we'll see what happens. Spit in the food every once in a while. But he's going to come in, drop his quad quake, Well, he doesn't drop them yet, actually. Yeah, excuse me. He drops his golems. Lets the funnel start being created. Drops the quad quake down. Hogs come in, lure out that hound in the CC. Coming in with ground attack, not a big deal, as long as he can keep his wizards and his queen away from them. He doesn't have anything to worry about, so that ends up not happening in this raid. As you can see, the hound does end up popping, but that rage spell, he was able to get through them pretty quick. First giant bomb slot goes off, so I was wrong. It was up top here, but it's kind of a mess. Skeleton traps have been triggered. Enemy king is going to go down here shortly. His king is just about dead, but he's got his 3 golems still up, plenty of wizards in the back, and his queen. Finally got his level 20 queen. So Cookie, if you're watching this, start practicing your queen walks. Anyway, comes in, gets that 3-way trigger set triggered off there, so he's going to trigger on 1 at a time. And boom, they go ahead and get healed back up, nothing to worry about. Both main threats for the hogs are out of the way, including the queen and the CC, so clean up at this point. You know, Town Hall 9 troops coming through Town Hall 8 defenses. Nothing really to worry about on his end. Max heal, max Town Hall 9 hogs, so just running through the base and just clean up. So good job, Cookie. Sorry, guys. So yeah, decent amount of cleanup, but gets it done. Gets the 3. Alright, and where are we at? We got 2 more on this one. So we're going to look at Yash taking out number 12. Yash is a little bit newer to the clan, so welcome, buddy. Doing a good job so far. He actually put a 6-pack up for this war, putting up 6 war stars, 2 fresh 3 hits, so great job, buddy. But he's got his troops maxed out for Town Hall 8. He's been chilling there for a while. We'll see how long he's there, if he moves up. If not, he might have a couple spells, I think, to upgrade first, is what he said. But either way, he comes in here, just 3 heal spells, couple wall breakers, takes out the double giant bombs up there on the top right. Comes in with his hogs. They're just going to start taking out those ring of defenses. Nothing really to contend with on this side of the base, just a couple Teslas and mortars, so not a big deal to him right now at this point. And this is what's really nice. You know, watching through this attack the first time, you're wondering, okay, well, he got that giant bomb triggered, but that's only one of them. The other 2 are going to be up here. So, really smart thing that he did. He, you know, brought his hogs in down here. They started working through there where that heal spell is, and he sacrifices a few hogs up top without a heal spell to take out that archer tower. And as we talked about with that queen walk, you know, you could apply the same thing here, drop in a few hogs, take out the few defenses that will path your hogs to that double giant bomb set, and then it's no longer a threat. So, great job reading that, kind of adapting to that as the attack was happening. And boom, there it goes. Even gets the skeleton traps out, and then he drops his max CC hogs just to overkill it. So, good job, Yash. Keep it up, buddy. We'll get through this cleanup. So many hogs left over. Okay. Oops, we're not trying to play that again. It was a good attack, but we're not going to cover it twice. Alright, last one. Pinky coming in here. Taking out 13. Pretty good anti 3-star base for a Town Hall 8. Bringing in a quad quake. Brings in his 2 golems. Or her 2 golems. I think it's a her. Wall breakers go in, golems reroute, king reroutes. You know, CC is going to be drawn here. No rage spell or anything for the CC troops. She's just gonna let the troops just kind of take it out themselves. But comes in here, takes out this whole side with the hogs. They're gonna group up here and go up to the top. Cannon goes down, Tesla's down, Wizard Tower is about to go down, still got some Golemites doing tanking in the center, King is still up, still got one heal spell, drops it off right there, one giant bomb was already triggered in the center, gets a nice small bomb there, and then as those hogs run back over there, they're going to take out that last cannon, and that's going to be GG, so good job Pinky, get through this cleanup. Alright, so that was that for this war. We're going to be coming up here to the last war. Made in CR 506 was who we went against. I was not a part of this war either, but this one looks like it was a lot better than the last war. I mean, I know it wasn't a last minute dash to the finish on this one. We just needed to get our last minute theatrics out of the way like we've been doing lately. And getting, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attacks in within the last hour, so keeps it intense, keeps it interesting, but anyway guys, let's get right into it. The first one we're looking at is Nox coming in here, taking out their number 1, Callan Vargas. So, popular Town Hall 11 base. This guy is pretty much maxed out. Max defenses. Has the level 4 Inferno Towers. Walls are, just level walls, but he comes in, Quad Quake. He's going to take out that center section of walls that would redirect his Valkyries around them, which would take it longer for them to get to the that's funny. Anyway, he wanted to take out that wall there. Oh, God. Oh, man. I hope she doesn't send like 6 or 7 text messages. This will be hilarious right now. Anyway, guys, he sends in his kill squad. Valks are going in right here. That cannon goes down a little bit quicker than he would have wanted, because that 6, 7, 8 Valks end up wrapping around the center. Would have been very beneficial to him. And anyway, I completely lost my train of thought. That just made me really laugh seeing P on there. So that core goes down. He drops his jump spell. He's going to let everything go in. He's going to peter out on his attack right here. But, good job. He gets the decently high 2-star on this base. But just, way to take, get the 2-star on this Town Hall 11 base at least. So we'll wait for everything to kind of end up here. Golemite goes down. Boom. Raid is over. Good job, Nox. Alright, coming in next, we're going to look at BBB coming in with a 3-star on number, wait, hold on. Is that what we were going to look at? No, I think we're actually just take a look at J. Ross. Yeah, we're going to look at this one. BBB got a 6-pack this war as well, so good job, BBB. JR coming in here, he's going to get the 100% on this base. Decides that he wants a nice open junction to that single Inferno Tower when he gets his troops through the core. Drops in his golem. Drops in his other golem on the other side. He's going to bring in a few wizards, take out those defenses. And CC troops are coming out. He's got a witch in there with a few wizards. And a dragon. Got 35 troop space inside that CC. And he's going to just drop in his Valks. Lost one golem on the right, but that's okay. Drops the rage. He's going to drop a freeze spell here in just a moment. Once his troops get a little bit closer to that town hall, freeze those Inferno Towers. And boom, right there, they move into the right one, take that one out, rage that out. King is going to be taking out that Inferno Tower before it unfreezes, so great timing on that. And everything's just moving through the base. Yeah, I mean, he dropped a few more Valks on the right as well, just for cleanup. Those babies are full health. So, you know, this guy's worst nightmare happened. Valks running through your core unhindered. So, just gets crushed. Decent amount of time for cleanup, so we'll fast forward. And good job, JR. Alright, 3 more for you guys. Coming down to 10, Chuck Chuck. Chuck Chuck is bringing in a Quad Quake on a very internet-style type of base. Draws out the CC. Golems come in, followed by the Wizard. Everything moving in at this point. Golems in the center. I mean, just came through and crushed this Town Hall. Early Town Hall 9 base. Actually, wait, I don't think this was the attack that I wanted. Which one was it? Yeah, that wasn't that attack. I think I must have wrote down the wrong number. Well, we're going to come down to this one anyway. This was Diggy coming in. And I'm going to feature these. You know, if he keeps doing these guys, I'm going to show them to you because Town Hall 8, it's just hogs, you know. There's nothing really to show. It's basic Town Hall 8. Not a lot going on. You know, what you watch in these videos at Town Hall 9, you can apply to Town Hall 8. You just got to realize that you're not taking out the queen in the beginning. And, you know, there's less air defenses, and I mean, there's just not as many threats. I mean, it's pretty much just air defenses and a double giant bomb set. Everything else outside of that, it's just dependent on the base builder, and that's what it would come down to. But, you know, coming in with these air attacks, this Govalo, he knows right where those Valks are going to go. They're going to go straight up the core, take out all those air defenses, and there's nothing else to stop the rest of his balloons that he's going to drop. So, Valks start going in. King goes in, has 3 max Valks coming out of his CC. The storage goes down, drops that rage spell. King is going to go down here in just a second. Town Hall, boom, everything. Drops the heal spell, and he has no heal spells for his balloons, but, you know, there's nothing that's going to be able to contend with it, so just kind of surgically drops them in around the base one by one. Takes out those first few corner buildings, and everything just kind of collapses in on itself, so absolutely crushed it. And that's how you do it. So good job, Diggy. Another feature on this attack. Keep it up. And these are very common Town Hall 8 bases too. So, I mean, this is the easiest way you can attack it. You know, so I'll show it each time. Hold on, my damn cat is scratching at the door. Hold on. The hell do you want? Alright, super long video, a few distractions coming through. Sorry about that, guys. And thank you, BBB. And we're going to come down here and watch KMH taking out this Town Hall 8 base. So we are going to cover a hog attack for Town Hall 8, but, you know, this is another internet style base, so I wanted to show it, how you can beat it. So, just going to take out the clan castle, does the golems in the lead, wizards behind, take out the dragon, etc. Drops the rage spell, a few wall breakers opened it up. A few more wall breakers get through, don't get into the core, but that's okay. And Rest of the troops are just working through. He triggered that giant bomb. Only 2 left, so he knows there's no doubles in here. Hogs take out the first compartment on the right. They're going to move into the core. It's going to drop that heal spell, and they'll kind of just weave through the base. Obviously, they're going to go south. This section over here is going to go down, and then it's going to be cleanup. So drops that other heal spell. And it's just going to be cleanup. And the last Archer Tower went down, obviously. Get to that clan castle, get to the town hall, DE goes down, and last 2 collectors go down for the 3-star. So good job, KM. Alright guys, do appreciate you guys sticking with me if you made it this far. Until next time, Cedar B with Rare Privilege Raids, out. Until next time.